going to Jamaica. We're flying from JFK down to Montego Bay, and today we're on the Boeing 737 MAX, and we once again were lucky enough to be upgraded to first class. Extremely grateful for that. Gives us a very comfortable experience. Yeah, so about 4 hours, and it will be about 50 degrees warmer. As much as I love New York and I'm happy we got to go into Manhattan last night, I'm happy to be leaving the cold weather behind.
Saving my life right now with that 4 hours of sleep we got last night.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you to Montego Bay, Jamaica. The local time here, 10:51 a.m.
I feel the heat. I'm so excited.
Just came through immigration. It was super easy. On this trip, we're staying at the Couples Resort, and they have a spot right here in the airport. So if you have any question of where to go, it's pretty obvious. So while we're sitting here waiting for our shuttle, we thought it would be a good opportunity to tell you a little bit about what you need to come to Jamaica right now.
As of January 2022, you need a negative COVID test, even if you're fully vaccinated.
You have to have that test taken within 24 hours or 1 calendar day of your departure to Jamaica. That can be either a PCR test or a rapid test. Luckily, yesterday we were able to get tested in the JFK airport, so that was super easy for us.
For free. You also need a travel authorization form, which you fill out online prior to boarding your flight. It's a health questionnaire. They ask you about COVID, where you're staying, how long you're staying for.
Yep, lots of information. Takes about 15 minutes or so. We were supposed to do that ahead of time, but we forgot, so we did it in the airport right before we checked in, but they will make sure that you have that before you get on the plane.
And then you just need normal stuff like passport check, and there was a customs form that we filled out on the plane that we gave them when we got here. And it was a super easy breezy customs and immigration process.
Not really any problem at all, so it should just be a few more minutes and then we'll be on our way to the resort.
Well, this is not too bad. So I don't know if we've said this before, but this is the Couples San Souci Resort. There are 4 couples resorts on Jamaica, and they're considered to be some of the best on the island and also some of the best in the Caribbean. This one is supposed to be good for couples and honeymooners, so...
Yeah, it is an adults only resort, so there's no kids allowed. And part of the reason, well, pretty much the whole reason that we wanted to do this trip, it's gonna be Kelly's birthday in a couple days.
Yeah. We did splurge a little bit on this trip. We wanted a trip that was gonna celebrate my birthday, but was also gonna allow us to relax and just kind of reset for 2022. You know, we like to mix in adventure and independent travel and some budget stuff and also some luxury stuff too. So
Yeah.
We like to have a good mix.
Scaling it up a little bit for this one, which is good for Kelly's birthday.
Yes, and our next trip is definitely gonna be an adventure trip. We're not gonna spoil anything now, but I feel like we deserve to relax before the rest of the year. And this is the deluxe ocean veranda room, I believe. I need to change into some shorts.
Still wearing all of our clothes from the plane, so we're wearing closed-toed shoes and long pants, which is not the appropriate attire for here. So I think we're gonna change and then get some food.
Okay, we are both starving, and this is all inclusive, so we're gonna go test that out at the beach bar grill thing.
Food. This is beautiful.
This is pretty nice. It's got some colonial vibes. Wow. Digging it. This is the Beach Bar and Grill. Honestly, I feel like we're gonna eat a lot of our meals here just because it's right by the water. I don't 100% know how authentic this is, but I got the jerk pork. I've been dying to get some bacon jerk something, so that's the first thing that I got when I got here. Haven't tried it yet. A little afraid of how spicy it's gonna be because I'm a wuss.
We also got some fish tacos. I think we're just gonna share a little bit of both. We also have dinner reservations in about 3 hours, so whoops.
We're struggling today because of 2 nights of lack of sleep, so came down a little bit closer to the beach for some caffeine. Needed a pick-me-up. Today is pretty much just going to be spent exploring the resort a little bit, kind of getting our bearings, hopefully with a little relaxation in there. We are just very spent from our travel days trying to get ourselves oriented to this new relaxing reality that we have. So far the resort looks awesome. Nice beach, nice pools, nice people, loving it.
After our coffee, we just decided to explore the resort. This place is really, really big. I had no idea that it was as large as it is. See, we saw a really beautiful lagoon that they have. There's something like 4 or 5 different pools here.
A very nice staff member took us around. We didn't even ask him to do that.
The guy was super accommodating and was like, hey, let me just take you around the whole resort, and walked around with us for like a half an hour, which was super cool.
Yeah, we found all these like little hidden spots we probably wouldn't find without him.
Yeah,
so.
and he saw our camera and he was like, oh, that's a good photo spot, that's a good photo spot. He knew what was up. The Jamaican hospitality is
So far, it's pretty good.
killing it.
And a parrot said hello to me. That was probably the highlight of my day.
Hello.
Yeah, they've got parrots, ducks, and turtles, and some really big spiders that are just off the trail.
He goes, oh, they don't bite. I was like, I don't. Kevin went out looking for a little drink to bring back to the room, but he called me and decided that we should have a drink on the beach because there's like nobody there now. Just about after sunset, still nice and warm. There's nobody out. I don't know where everyone is. We did discover a lot of people at the nude beach a little bit earlier. Yes, there is a nude beach here, and there's a pool and a bar and a restaurant there. And the staff member who took us around the resort took us to the nude beach, so we got to see that. That's where a lot of the people were, so.
Hello.
Hello. What you doing?
I came down to get a drink to bring back to the room, but the beach was so nice that, I mean, come on. You kind of have to.
We were walking to dinner, and as soon as the sun went down, the frog noise started up. They're making this symphony of amazing frog noise, and it sounds very jungly and tropical. It's amazing.
It's super loud too.
Yeah, I love it.
For dinner tonight, we just chose one of the restaurants There's a lot of different options here, so we literally just picked one. We landed on Casanova, which is a restaurant that you need to have reservations for. There's also a dress code. I had to put on closed-toed shoes and some dress slacks and a collared shirt. All the tables are set up looking very, very pretty, and the menu looks really good too.
All right, we've got our starters. They're looking very petite. They said seafood taster? I don't know.
Seafood tasting plate.
I was thinking seafood platter like you get in the US, which are huge, but they're these tiny little bites. It's a little more fine dining. Yeah, that's definitely true. And we also got a goat cheese tartlet, which looks amazing. Course number 2, lobster bisque. Proper way is to scoop it away from you.
Really?
That's how I learned it in home ec.
Our entrees have arrived. I went for the beef tenderloin.
And I got the catch of the day, which is mahi mahi. Mwah. I don't even know how we're fitting dessert into this, but we just had to do it. I got a bread pudding, and my spoon is made out of chocolate. And Kevin got a chocolate cookie tasting menu. We are so happy to be in Jamaica. It was a fantastic first day. I'm super excited to be here for the next week. We're so tired.
Big time. So that's going to be it for this one. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can follow along with the rest of our Jamaican adventures.
This is Kelly and Kevin from the Awkward Tourists. Peace out. I'm in the jungle. You know where you are? You in the jungle, baby.
One more time.
She's waiting with the food.
I'm sorry.
Pudding and my...
You break your spoon?
broke it. Aw, bummer.